We should all be so fortunate as to have a place that we miss, to have memories we replay, the little details that stir up the familiar. That's what we call home. For Samantha Brunelle, that's the rolling foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, the Greene County roads that wind through Virginia farm country, and a community small in size but strong in connection. After 3 seasons at Notre Dame, the graduate transfer forward has returned to Central Virginia, grateful for her experiences but eager to represent the people and the places that raised her.
I grew up here. The house behind us and the farm is where I lived as a child. I felt like it was the opportunity for her to have a good education as well as, grow up surrounded by her family. She attended the public schools here in the county and loved every moment of it. Our gym's not huge, but the 4 years that she was able to play here, the community came out like no other and filled that little gym, and it was a great atmosphere for girls basketball in the state.
It was amazing, the support that I always received from this community, and before anybody knew that I was going to be this basketball player who played USA basketball and did all these really cool things, they still were just so supportive of me at a young age. And so growing up in a town like this is special because not everybody gets that kind of community, and I was grateful and blessed enough to be in a community that was always just a village for me.
When she came back from USA basketball, they had a parade for her in the county, and I was just floored. And then it just kind of progressed from there with college offers and her traveling. And then Notre Dame came around, and that's, she was really enamored with Muffet-McGraw.
I don't think that at the time when she made that decision that there was another choice for her. You'll know when you know. At the end of the day, I think it took some maturity. It took a lot for her mother to put her on a plane to go to a foreign country at 15 years old, but she's been fortunate enough to be surrounded by people that I knew would take good care of her.
Despite a distance of nearly 700 miles, Samantha has always kept her Greene County home close, never more evident than a return to Charlottesville in January of 2020. Hundreds filled John Paul Jones Arena, even donning dragon green that doubled as Irish. Throughout 3 seasons, she faced injury, a pandemic, and the retirement of Hall of Fame coach Muffet-McGraw. Still, every experience has led her back home, back to a revitalized program under new coach Amaka Agugwa-Hamilton.
When it came time to figure out where she was going to plant those next seeds, came to the University of Virginia, and she had that exact same look that she had when she was with Coach McGraw. And so I knew this was going to be the place, and it was.
This was always going to be home, whether I came back or not. It was just this special feeling that I got that was just different. I knew on that visit that I didn't need to go anywhere else and that was the perfect place for me, and I'm excited that I'm back home.
What you see is what you get from me. So all of our visits are going to be the same because I'm not going to change who I am or what we're trying to do here. Sam really felt that. She's been to this place many a times, but I think who she felt like was going to be leading her and the staff around was what she was looking for. Her versatility fits into my style of play. If she didn't fit, I wouldn't, hometown or not, I wouldn't recruit her. She has to fit our culture and she has to fit our basketball style of play. She has a great foundation to, her skill set, but she's got to get better too. I mean, everybody's got to get better and continue to evolve. But at the same time, I think that she's hungry for that. You want to keep the home kids home, and Sam is no different. She's going to bring a huge following. I mean, that whole Greene County is probably going to show up at games, and that's going to be awesome for us. We want butts in the seats, but then also we want people that have a sense of pride and just putting on that uniform.
Before she returns to the court, Sam will face perhaps her greatest challenge, family card night. Set at the home of her aunt and uncle and the farm that provides the pregame fare, the game is rook, and the competition you can only find with family.
It's about to go down, and somebody's not going to be happy at the end of it.
Oh, no. So
boom! Hey, nobody's beating me, so just throw them out there.
55.
60. I knew that was coming.
Watch her shuffle.
No, I'm not sure. I
No,
never
no, no,
shuffle.
no,
Can't be good at everything.
Yes. Say yes, sir.
Education was never meant to be unlimited endeavor. It's a lifetime journey and one that entails bumps, bruises, choices, successes, and failures. It's not one easily undertaken alone. Samantha Brunelle is ready to take her next step, this time on familiar ground and with the support of her community, her Commonwealth.
I have never seen her have a bad day. She loves people, she works hard, and she's just loving life.
I remember the first time I took Samantha to JPJ to watch a women's basketball game. And she was a toddler sitting there and thinking, I wonder if one day this would be a possibility. The fact that this has kind of come full circle, we'll be able to walk into JPJ and we'll be able to see number 33 running around in an orange and blue jersey I'm sure it'll be an emotional moment. None of this has ever been easy, but I think she's built for that. She will make the most of every opportunity she's given. And I don't think you can ask for anything more than that.
Samantha Brunelle, Ruckersville, Virginia.